Welcome to the Dragonfly Cottage. We are doing our general monthly read for Aquarius for the month of February 2023. And I'd just like to say thank you for clicking on my video and having a look. So what we'll do is, this is going to be an Oracle and Tarot read. So with my readings for the general monthly reads, we start with an Oracle deck for the foundation of the reading, and then, so that's the foundation, then we build up with our tarot cards. Okay, so let's see what we have. This is the past energies, current energies, and future energies. Okay, so there's quite a somber feel here in the past energies, that there's been some loss or sorrow of something quite personal that has affected you quite deeply, and that you do feel that justice was not served. So we have Lady Elfreda, justice will prevail, the lovers love each other, and Fernia, clarity. So what I'm feeling is that whatever this loss has been, it has affected you quite deeply, in that it has actually transferred into a few other aspects of your life, a few other relationships. Immediate family being quite significant, have seen a change in you because of this loss, and it's because you're not opening up enough. I mean, everybody understands that you have been hurt and you're sad, and you do feel that there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but there's a deeper sorrow within you that you haven't expressed to anyone, and you haven't explained as to why that is. You do feel that you have been let down and that things went the wrong way. But what the energies are telling me for this is that you can't keep living with these thoughts and in the past and the what ifs, and what if this had happened, what if I'd done this, because the what ifs get you nowhere. So what you need to do is, and as hard as it is that you need to start rebuilding on those relationships that you have let this situation pull you away from. There's many people in your life that care and love you, so it's really about digging deep into that inner strength, and as hard as it's going to be, you need to just take one day at a time and move forward with that. Okay, so for the current energies, we've got Morgan Le Fay, healing, the Elder, heed wise counsel, and the Green Lady, the chosen one. So what, for the month of February, what the energies are portraying through the cards for me, for the message to get out to you, is that loss is unfortunately something that we all have to go through, and it is very difficult for everyone in their own individual situations to deal with. However, this loss is part of a healing process of us being on this earth plane and living this human experience. What I can feel through this is that you really need to get some other help to help you through this, because you're not going to be able to do this on your own. As strong as you are, You are a very strong person. As strong as you feel that you are, and that you want to keep a lot of your thoughts to yourself, you need to open up and you need to seek that help, so that you are able to get through this. Okay, so we'll come back to these. I'll just get some feelings on the future energies. Okay, so we've got Lady Lunar Magic, synchronize with lunar time and energy. Pellinor and the Lady, bittersweet farewell. And Nimue, seek the council of crystals. Again, this is tying in, it's, you know, it is saying that you really need to open up and bring in help and assistance from somebody else, because you have got a hard emotional road ahead of you to get through this. And just get back in tune with your body, and listen to what your body is telling you, especially in the nurturing, you know, with the diet and what you're putting into your body. Be very, very careful to ensure that you are only doing doing things, and your lifestyle and eating and drinking is for the benefit of your health, because I can see that there could be a spiral that you could very easily go down. But I can feel that if you get the right support system around you, you're going to get through this and you will heal. Okay, so we got the Lovers twice in the past energy. So this is showing me that whatever this loss was really has had a very significant impact on you. So we've got the Lovers, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So with the Lovers card in tarot, it's about the Fool, you know, meeting his lover and starting on a new journey with a partner, and setting everything, you know, together that there is with that. Now, the way that this card has come up in this particular reading, with the energies that I'm getting, I feel that the loss that you have endured is actually either a partner or somebody that was very, 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 very close to you, like, you know, a best friend or something, you know, very, very close. Sorry, not something, someone very, very close, and that is why you are having such a difficult time with this loss. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is reflection. In Tarot, 7 represents reflection, and Pentacles is all about the physical and the you know, like assets, monetary, you know, things that you can, you know, like you can touch, like the actual materialistic things in life. And like I said, 7 is about reflection. So with this loss, you've gone through a huge grieving process. You have done a lot of reflecting on back, you know, what was built together with this person, and now what you feel you're losing, materialistically, asset-wise, monetary-wise, because of the loss of this person. And you've been doing a lot of reflecting on that. And the Five of Swords is, 5 is instability and expansion, sorry, and Swords is the intellect, and so, and the action, you know. So as you can see with this card, it almost looks like, you know, lightning coming down from the sky. And so it's a lot of upheaval and a lot of destruction is happening around here. So what I can feel is that whatever this loss is, a finality has come to that. There definitely is a final, and that is what you are finding the most difficult to deal with is actually the reality that this has actually come to an end, and there is a finality about it. And the very, very strong message that I'm getting through is that it definitely is an end. There is no building back on this. There's no reconnection. There's a definite end to this. Oh, I've got a couple of cards here. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So this is for our current energies. Okay, a Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight in tarot is about acting on an idea or a situation, and Pentacles is about, again, you know, the materialistic assets, money, everything to do with you know, income, things like that. And so the Knight with acting on a situation. So what I can feel is what you're going to have to do in the current immediate now time is get yourself into a position that you do not lose any of your assets or material. Don't take someone's word that everything's going to be okay. You need to set things in place and really look after yourself, because if you don't do that, you're going to lose everything. Four of Wands, stability, and Wands is the spiritual and also taking action. It's an action card for Wands. So this is flowing on from here. So you need to put something in place so that you don't lose any more than what you possibly have already lost. So that you do stabilize everything. It's at the moment there's a lot of it's almost, I can feel almost like an earthquake. There's a lot of instability happening, but once you put your plan in place to stabilize that and to set things in place, that nothing more can be taken from you. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight is acting on an idea or a situation, and Swords is the intellect. So this is, you've got to take the emotion out of it. You've really got to start thinking, you know, with your brain, having a plan in place, being very intellectual about this, and completely stripping the emotion away. You've had enough time with the emotion. You've exhausted yourself, actually. You're completely exhausted from the recent things that have been occurring, and so now it's time that you really step up and start to look after yourself. You know, and like I said at the beginning of the relationship, it will the reading, it will be difficult, but it is something that you do have to do for yourself. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is the current, the future energies. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. Eight in tarot is about recognition, moving, and positive movement forward. So once you gather your strength, remove the emotion from the situation, start using your brain, put a plan in place, you will start to get a positive movement for yourself moving into the future. And that is what you need. That's like, there's like the bridge there that you've got to cross over, the lava type water. You know, you've got to cross over, and you can see the brightness of the future ahead of you. And that's what you need to do. You just need to accept what has happened and move on. Then we've got the Five of Wands here. Five, again, is instability, and Wands is spiritual. So as you move forward with, you know, this new plan that you have set in place for yourself to be able to move past all of this hurt and pain, it will be new beginnings for you. So there will be you will be feeling some instability as you progress forward into this new way of life for you. So, and that's very normal coming out of, you know, you're coming out of a lifetime of routine into something very, very brand new to you. 2 in tarot is balance, and swords, like I said, is intellect. So you're really going to be balancing your emotions with your intellect here. So you're going to be using your intuition and your emotions differently than what you have been in the past. You're going to be using that gut instinct, that intuition, that's going to lead to then putting a plan in place and getting yourself set on a path to just calmness, to understanding that you did nothing. Because I think there's been quite a lot of, I can feel the energies coming from the past here. There's a lot of self-blame that's happened. You feel that, you know, you could have done something more, but rest assured there is nothing you could have done to change anything that has happened. And so now what you really need to do is you need to take ownership of your actions and setting this new foundation for yourself as you move forward. Okay, so I'm hoping that you were able to get some clarity with the current situation that you're in at the moment, Aquarius. So I'll just end the reading with just a couple of little disclaimers. I am not a medical professional, financial advisor, or relationship coach. I draw the messages from energy, spirit, and the universe through the cards and myself to deliver these messages to you. They won't resonate with everyone. I hope that I have been able to help somebody just with, you know, some situations that they're going through at the moment. So if you did like my reading, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click notifications so that you are notified every time I put new content up. Along with these general readings, I'll be putting I'm going to be doing a series on the Fool's Journey through tarot and diving deeper into the tarot story, the storyline of the Fool and what each card represents, and I'll also be going through a few different sets of oracle cards, just working through for you to understand how I draw those messages through the cards from energy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next month.